cloud is powering tomorrow's transformative missions. Federal agencies are partnering with SAIC to help them meet these critical moments, where bold moves require confident blueprints, where you can accelerate transformation through consistency, where you can innovate forward and never look back. SAIC quickly and securely migrates large-scale workloads to the cloud with the confidence you need to assure your mission. Learn more at saic.com/cloud.
OMG, your BFF's birthday is here and you don't know what to get her? No worries. 1-800-Flowers.com has you covered. 1-800-Flowers is the ultimate birthday gifting destination. For those who know, it's not about giving a gift. It's about giving the gift. Make every birthday brighter with exclusive offers and great values on gorgeous bouquets and arrangements. To order today, visit 1-800-Flowers.com/tune-in. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/tune-in.
0800 Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? KO here with another episode of Whatever Innit. Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? 0800 Yo fam, whatever innit? Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? 0800 Yo fam, whatever innit? Yo, you done know. Yo fam, so what's good, what's poppin'? All is blessed with me. I did say that I was moving away from the weekly uploads. I said that. And it was hard, I can't lie. But then ultimately it worked in my favour because last week I wanted to record something. I didn't know what I was going to record, although I did have an idea. It manifested. I can say this. This is going to be perhaps the most controversial podcast episode I ever record. Truths are going to be spoken. Feelings. Feelings aren't going to be spared. They aren't going to be spared. On a real. And the subject I'm talking about today, it pertains to what's beef. And I ain't talking about beef as in face fights and shit. You know, like back in the day when a man would say, oh, he's screwing you, no blood, he's screwing you, fam. Like, bro, that brother has not known me from nowhere to screw me and not like me, so I will smile back in his face, innit? I ain't got time for face fights. Never got involved in beef that started through face fights. I had friends that they was always face fighting and getting themselves in a madness, but at the root of it, to be honest, why am I putting a life on the line? Because someone was screwing you and you couldn't detect that they were screwing you because they're broken inside. You know? I was paraphrasing Jay-Z there. I'm not going to go off on that tangent. But I'm talking about what's beef. How do you like your beef? Are you a rare bit? Not rare bit, but do you like it rare? Do you like it medium? Or do you like it well done? Do you like it tata, which means raw or with something to cook it without cooking it, if that makes sense, like, you know, fusing chemical compounds of the meat and whatever you mix with it? Or do you like it blue? Everyone has their preference, but I'm gonna keep it real. I have no respect for people who order well done beef, and that is a fact. On a real, if I found out, apparently through the grapevine, that's how Jay-Z likes his beef. If I found out Jay-Z liked his beef well done back in the mid-90s, I swear I would have locked off his music and not listened to him. It's comparable to how when Kanye was endorsing Trump. You know them ones, and you kind of take a step back from the music and you're like, oh, okay, maybe you're not this guy that we've put on a pedestal for so long, and then you stop listening to him for however long, and now when he drops an album, you ain't even interested. Well, in my case anyway, I did go and watch the movie because I love watching behind the scenes of the art, and it was really artsy and ting, but still I ain't gone back and listened to that album. I'm not even disrespecting the thing, but it's just not me. I'm not in that Kanye West phase of my life. Although Jay-Z, it's kind of a bit a hard pill to swallow, knowing that allegedly he likes his beef well done. I find that a mad thing. And it makes me answer the question and go further into this rabbit hole, yeah? And detect why. Because I put up a poll, probably around about 25 people responded, right? And in that poll, I was like, votes for medium rare and below. And I gotta say, the 3 people who voted well done, I'm not gonna expose you because it's not fair. You know, you don't need hate mail, you don't need memes made about you and shit. You don't need that. But for the 3 people, and you know who you are, yeah, you're all of the same culture and the same ethnicity. And it made me think, right, maybe it's a cultural thing, innit? Maybe a lot of people that I grew up with or whatever, they really don't fuck with the whole, oh shit, did I mute my mic? Mad thing. So maybe they didn't grow up. Nah, rewind again. Come again. I lost my train of thought because of that. So I think to myself, yeah, do these people order well done because they feel like medium isn't cooked? Is it the traditions of the parents passed down and you're following that blindly? Do you need to be enlightened to the flavor, to the juice of a medium steak? I'm not gonna lie, I've had beef tartare. You know, I didn't know what it was. It came with quail eggs and all of that shit. You know, I do up bougie from time to time. I love doing up bougie. I love food. But I find that these people, and I paraphrase Genesis and parts of the Quran where man are talking about following the traditions of their fathers. You know, maybe it's a thing where yous lot need to come out with me and I'll teach you about the levels of a medium steak. And another travesty I've seen as well is, you know, when people douse up their steak in a mad thing. Like, bro, ease up. For fuck's sake, I said I'm recording an episode. Why would you? Damn phone.
Continue recording.
Continue. I was on one as well, you know.
I think it's all authentic if you could incorporate this.
Huh?
So it's very authentic to incorporate this.
I can't believe it. I gotta start again.
Hi.
It's alright though. I guess if I start again, it's just all gonna be like concise, innit?
Yeah.
Block your rascal phone. I beg. Alright, babe. Where are you? On your way home now?
Not yet.
Oh man. Putting that
In a
shit.
minute.
Alright.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, my girlfriend. I sent a text like, yo, babes, I'm about to record an episode. You know, putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. Next thing, FaceTime call. I'm thinking it's a bloody emergency. Press the answer, connecting 3 dots. Then I'm like, why is it taking so long to connect? Lock the call her back, and that's what you heard. But yeah, content-wise, I did press record mid after she told me it was in her coat pocket and she called me by accident. Ovs, but you know, everything goes when it comes to 0800 Yo Fam. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So, more time, people with steaks, they love to spoil up the thing. I don't know. Like with me, a medium steak is nice, it's juicy, it's flavoursome, so you don't really need to douse it in juice. There would be times if I've never had a particular type of gravy, I will, you know, have a little dip, you know, but I don't douse it. I see some people, man, fucking hell, mate. Sometimes I feel like there should be like a 10 commandments of eating a steak. And having it well done is not one of them. That's the absolute travesty. Thou shalt not order a well done steak. Do you know why thou shalt not order a well done steak? Because that shit will come out burnt. It will be dry. You'll spend much more money on drinks because you're using the drink to wash down the dry rascal steak. Or you're dousing it in a bunch of gravy that it doesn't need to have, fam. Like shit. Allow the steak, bro. You get a prime cut of steak, you know, especially if you're out at one of them bougie places. Or you go to a place where, you know, everything is locally sourced. Like, why would you ask for a well done steak, fam? You know what I'm saying? Honor the rascal calf or the cow, fam. Honor that shit. You're pouring up all sauce on the steak like that. Like that farm grass-reared cow wasn't prime and ready, giving itself to you, and you're gonna treat the steak like that. Fuck out of here, man. Shit. I remember one time I was out with a brethren and man was like, could I have it well done? And I stopped and I looked at him, I was like, brother, you understand you're with me, you know, that you can't do them things. Have you ever tried a medium steak? Nah, bro. You know that Five Guys cooked their burgers medium, and we went to Five Guys that time. You loved off their burgers. Yeah, fam. Well, try this steak medium, bro. Brother, fam, amigos, swear down, he ain't looked back since. He ain't looked back since. Testify, brother. But anyway, I seriously think it's a cultural thing. Because if we're looking into most of the food, anyone from my background, I'm from a West Indian background. You know what I'm saying? And most of our meals, when you think about curry goat, mutton, oxtail, chicken, all of that shit, you know, were kind of the disregarded parts of the animals. Not getting too political and deep into histories and shit, but it's like, man, them had to make that shit work. So when we go out and eat at places and we're like, no man, it lacks seasoning. No, B, you're not supposed to put a bunch of fucking salt in your food. That's why things like hypertension, blood pressure, diabetes, all of that are strong and like infamous in West Indian communities and like ethnic minorities. I see a stat the other day which talked about kind of the rate of diabetes and high blood pressure and shit, but they broke down a portion. I think it was something like a goosey or one of them things. I don't even know what the rasa goosey is, but from what was on the plate and the picture of food, it was a bag of carbs. So maybe all this so traditional food, and I say it in riding around, maybe that ain't good for us. You know, maybe it's time to change. Maybe we don't need the all-purpose seasoning, the fish seasoning, the salt, the pepper, like pepper, I love pepper in it. But think about the ingredients of an all-purpose seasoning, the chicken seasoning, the stock. All of it contains salt. And if you're adding all of them things to your meal, you've probably got 4 or 5 times the salt intake. More time, when a man eats meat, I'm eating it for the flavour or the gravy or something. More time, I don't even fuck with the texture. You know, I could do without the meat, but that's not me saying, oh, I'm going to give up the meat thing. Yeah, I know better, and I've said that before, but still, for fuck's sake. Like, sometimes I think, man, don't need to overdo it with the flavours, innit? Prime example is I went to this restaurant and I had, was it venison? Either venison or veal. I think it was veal. And that shit was soft as a motherfucker. Very soft, very succulent, very flavoursome. You know them meals where you're like, oh my God, I'm that kind of eater. If I go to the right place and, you know, the food in that place takes me a certain way, my God, I'm singing praises to the highest of highs. My appreciation. You know what I'm saying? And if the food is shit, boy, you know. And I guess that's the dilemma with going to some places twice, innit? Because the first time you have something in that place, you're like, oh my God, like, you go back there and you never know if it's ever going to be the same again. And that's happened to me a few times, I can't lie. When it happened at my favourite, well, one of two favourite restaurants anyway. Yeah, when it happened there, I kind of reflected on it. And I was like, do you know what? Last time I ordered a filet mignon, and this time I had a bavette. And they're two different cuts of steak, cooked differently. You know, so maybe that was it. But then I realised as well that maybe that's not my favourite restaurant because of the food. It's probably just because of the drinks menu. Food is a byproduct. Drinks menu, you can pick from very nice wines. I'm a sweet wine man myself. Brother teases me and says, well, you know, they're dessert wines. I don't care if they're dessert wines. If they taste nice, I'ma drink that. You get me? But anyway, I went off on a mad tangent. I said it was going to be controversial. But this podcast is probably this episode is far from controversial. But sometimes it is what it is. I just wanted to get out there that when you order a well done steak, it's a waste of blood clot time, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's a waste of time. Sometimes just go out and eat food to how it really is supposed to be eaten, because more time your standard of having something is based upon that shit being full of mad flavors. If you are after full of mad flavors, you aren't after the meat. You could just have a piece of tofu and season that up to taste like jerk chicken, fam. Like, real talk. I remember being out in the US as well, yeah. Alright, let me just not get into chicken wings, because that's a different vibe, you get me? Trust me, my brother and my cousin telling me about teriyaki. Nah, bro. Where's the buffalo, fam? How can man go to Miami and not even get a buffalo bamba claw wing? And be told it's not the popular thing. I just can't deal. I come to the realization that when it comes to chicken wings, Morley's reigns supreme. My brother, my cousin, my other brother looked at me like, bro, like, damn, you bugging, cuz. I was like, nah, Morley's Bumba Clark wings. Even my girl was looking at me deluded, but nah, Morley's wings, you're never gonna find a better wings than Morley's. And I can recommend you some outlets and spots. I don't really fuck with a ratchet no more. That's what I call like chicken and chips, ratchet and chips. Because more time, yes, of course it's chicken, but it's in the hood, it's just ratchet in it. But, yeah. My belly's rumbling, man. Shit. Hungry out here. I want to hype. I've been mashing works in work, you get me? Went to the gym, banged it out. Somehow got myself into going to a circuit class on Saturdays. But yeah, 0800 yo fam, what's a good, what's a poppin'? You done know. Let me know how you feel. If you like your beef done medium well, you better argue the rascal case. Because trust me, when that shit comes back to you from the kitchen on your plate, that shit's looking like a hockey puck. That shit's looking like you need to grab the fork, lift it up and go pap, 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 and score. I don't believe in that. But yeah, I'm gone. What we saying? We ending this. Like, music run out. I'm not even going to run no tunes under this, you know. Catch me on the Instagram. Catch the Facebook page that's set up and that. 0800 yo fam, whatever innit. And like, whatever in it is spelled WHTVRINNIT. I had to think about it there, because when you take out the vowels, it's a mod thing. But anyway, Haciendo lo más. I'm doing the most. You get me? You don't know. Adios. Hasta mañana. Am I saying next week though? Am I saying tomorrow? I need to revise my Spanish, man. I'm gone, finally. Peace.
Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? 0800 yo fam, whatever innit? Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? 0800 yo fam, whatever innit?
At Capella University, education is as smart as the world around us. With the FlexPath format, you can take classes at your own pace, set your own deadlines, and even leverage your previous experience to move faster. Now that's smart. Learn more at capella.edu. At Capella University, education is as smart as the world around us. With the FlexPath format, you can take classes at your own pace, set your own deadlines, and even leverage your previous experience to move faster. Now that's smart. Learn more at capella.edu.